Hi, I'm Lisa Summerall, and I'm standing outside the Fabric Place, a full-service fabric store located in Cromwell, Connecticut. I'm going to take you on a tour today and show you all the wonderful things inside. Fabric stores are all over the country. They're different sizes. Some are independent and some are chains. Maybe you've noticed the home sewing departments in Walmart or other discount department stores. There are also fabric stores that only sell fabrics and supplies for special interest groups such as quilters or home decorators.
Hi, welcome to our store.
But at a store like this, you can find everything you'll need to sew. This store also sells sewing machines. Whether it's at a fabric store or at another independent sewing machine dealer, you'll want to get to know these people. They'll become your best friends. Your dealer lets you test drive the newest sewing machine. They can teach you how to get the best from your machine. And they often offer sewing classes and have skilled technologists to keep your machine running in ship-shape. As you become more familiar with sewing, you can decide if you want to acquire secondary machines, such as a serger that sews a seam, trims the seam allowance, and overcasts the raw edge in one step. Machines that sew invisible hems, and machines that sew elaborate embroidery. I never know which comes first, the fabric or the pattern. Sometimes it's both. A fabric can catch your eye, and it's love at first sight. You just have to figure out a way to get it into your wardrobe. So you start looking for the perfect pattern. Or you can just pull up a chair in the pattern department and look through the stacks of pattern catalogs until you find just what you want. The catalogs contain directions on how to determine your right size. Some pattern companies even recommend which figure types work best for a particular pattern style. And there's more than just clothes in the catalog. You'll also find accessories, gifts, curtains and slipcovers, hats, purses, and dog beds, to name a few. Once you've found the pattern you want, go to the appropriately marked file drawer where they're filed in numerical order and pull out your pattern. On the back of the pattern envelope, there's a list of everything you need to sew this particular garment. Notions are the odds and ends of sewing supplies that you'll need to make your garment work. Fabric isn't all there is to sewing. Thread, zippers, snaps, buttons, pins, scissors, and measuring tapes are all notions. A well-stocked sewing box contains a collection of notions in the sewing gear. The notion department in your fabric store is a good place to explore and discover the wonderful tools that simplify your new sewing hobby. I did say this was a fabric store, didn't I? This is where your imagination can just run wild. Rows and rows of quilting cottons with specific quilting threads and a selection of batting. You'll find woven cotton and cotton blend fabric in every color and pattern you can imagine in the quilt section. Home decorating fabrics must offer the greatest long-run savings for DIYers. This department displays drapery, slipcover, and upholstery fabrics, as well as foam rubber and specialized home decorating notions. These fabrics can inspire a whole new home or a fresh new color scheme. And yes, there are occasions when a handsome upholstery fabric makes a fabulous one-of-a-kind jacket. But whether you're playing Project Runway, designing for a prom or a wedding, or dressing a new baby, the garment fabrics are the most fun. Did you ever consider the world of garment fabrics before? It's fabulous. Flannels and minky for cuddly pajamas, fleece for non-raveling coziness, and way out faux furs for losing your mind. Whether you live with it or wear it, you can just go crazy with the possibilities. Rainproof and windproof fabrics for outdoor gear, and spandex for swimsuits. Woolens and mini weights, heavy ones for coats, lightweight woolens for skirts and jackets. Corduroy, denim, twills, broadcloth, and seersucker for casual originality. But for my favorite and most fantastic daydreams, I go where the fantasy begins, the special occasion fabrics. This is where the designer in you takes flight. Lace, silk, velvet and satins for evening or bridal wear. Everything from the ring bearer's pillow to the great-grandmother of the bride can be created in this department. It's here where floating chiffon, light-catching metallics, luminescent iridescence, and transparent gossamer wings carry you away. Creativity is born at your fabric store.